4. Many school districts are now a week or two into the new school year, but if the kids in your household are still struggling to get back on a good school sleep schedule, well, you're certainly not alone.
Yeah, and it turns out high school kids, your teenager, likely struggling the most, and there's one culprit stealing their sleep. You probably
know what it is.
What they're due to.
Exactly.
We talked to a local pediatrician about just how much sleep your teen should really be getting.
Alarm clocks all over our area have been ringing a lot earlier these days, sending kids back to school after a long summer break.
It's a tough transition for some kids.
Pediatrician Susan Moore says the first few weeks of school can be a struggle for kids, but those likely struggling the most, your teenager.
Well, teenagers should ideally be getting, believe it or not, 8 to 10 hours of sleep, which most of them do not.
New research shows that 70% of teens are sleep deprived, and Moore says there's likely one culprit stealing their snooze.
Seems most teenagers are staying up past midnight, playing video games and doing social media. I always tell parents, we do own the electronics, the phones and the iPads and the video games, and those things can be taken away and probably should be before bed.
Not to forget the little ones. Younger kids also need a good night's rest.
Kids are still growing, and our bodies grow the best if we have the right amount of sleep. The body actually releases more growth hormone when kids are asleep, when they're in their growing years. So that's very important. Our brains work a lot better. We can focus a lot better.
But even with a full night's sleep, Dr. Moore says even the most rested kid may still be worn out after the first few weeks back in class.
Kids will come home and they'll probably be really tired the first couple of weeks. They may even need a nap after school, and that's normal.
Kara Coleman, Erie News Now.
Sure is. I saw that with my nephew. After his first week going back to preschool, he just was crashing on the couch in the afternoon.
I have a kindergartner, and he can barely make it to bedtime. He's not a big napper, so he's really fighting it once he gets home, but by 8 o'clock, he's done.